A client just sent me an email asking me a favor to find the CEOs and CMOs of 190 e-commerce brands. So I'm going to click start on the stopwatch and show you how quickly you can find these details using a tool called ViaView. So we're starting. Here's the data. This is the information that he shared with me. We've got company name, company URL, and LinkedIn URL. That's all we have. We don't have any other information. So I'm going to go into ViaView, and the first thing I need to do is upload a CSV. So let me just quickly save this again. So file, export, where am I? Download, sorry, as a CSV. That's going to save in my downloads. I'm going to go into ViaView and I'm just going to drag this in here. Now, what I need to do is just map the different fields to ViaView. So I've got company URL and company name. So company URL, which is the website. Contact, I don't have any of this data, but I do, let me see if I've got the right, I've only got the company. So this is all I've got, company URL. So I'm going to click continue. And I'm going to call this CEO search 2. I also want to append extra columns to the output, and the job titles are variations of CEO, which I've gone into ChatGPT and just asked it to give me some different variations of that job title. So back to ViaView. Now I'm going to say, give me 2 contacts per company. The reason being is some of these companies might have co-founders. And then I'm going to click Start Enrichment. So it's going to cost an estimated 380 estimates. So far we're 1 minute 22 in, and that's with me giving a little bit of an explanation about what it is and why I'm doing this. So this is now running in the background. You'll see that the task status says pending. If I just quickly refresh, you'll see that the rows enriched does update. So we've got 11 and I've used 12 credits. So I'm going to pause the video for now, but keep the timer running. And as soon as the rows are enriched, I will come back with the data. Okay, we're back. We can see that the enrichment process has completed. So let me just quickly refresh this. It should say that 107 rows were enriched. And I've used 79 credits. So that means usually that there's 79 emails found. And what's great about this as well is that it's showing me the status of the emails as well as the first name, the last name, their job title, and of course their email address. And then I've even got their personal LinkedIn profile. So what's great about ViaView is it's going to show me the valid, but even for the not found profiles, it's going to give me their LinkedIn profile. So I can run an email campaign to those that I have emails, and I can run a LinkedIn only campaign to those where I know that they are a target prospect, but I don't have the email address. So this was just under 3 minutes, I guess, to find 79 contacts that I can now go and speak to. And of course, remember that I only started with the company name and company URL. So that's ViaView, really, really powerful, especially if you're building lists in a industry where you don't really have an existing database like Apollo or ZoomInfo doesn't work for you. And then also if you've acquired a list of companies from somewhere, if I remember correctly, this list originally came from trending e-commerce brands. And it was just a big list of these different people. And now my client can go and reach out to all of these CEOs. He did ask me for the CMO. So I would run the same process, but use the CMO variations in ViaView. And I actually did that earlier. So let me just go back to, oops, it's the wrong thing. You can see for the CMO search, we ran 189 rows and found 69 contacts as well. So if you need help going from company URL to actually having ICP-fit persona prospects, then ViaView is a great tool for you to use.